Friends, welcome to Trending Astro. After a long time, we are meeting today. Wish you happy Sri Navami, everyone. So today, I would like to talk about the current situation of transit planets, how they are influencing the overall moon sign and ascendants. So right now, this Graha Kutami, Pancha Graha Kutami is going on. So on 30th March, it was a dreadful conjunction in Pisces, the Shashtagraha Kutami, and Saturn transiting into Pisces and Rahu moving into Aquarius. So things are like, all of sudden changes are expected to happen in everyone's life. And most importantly, I often get calls for career consultation nowadays. Like people call me and say, "Sir, my job is at risk. Do you think I'll lose my job? I'll be laid off." So my suggestion for everyone: wait till a couple of weeks and let the dust settle down. April 17th is the time when things get better and we can expect some optimism in everywhere. It could be career, business, or anything. And many people consult me for matchmaking, and I also request them to basically hold on for some time till 17th of April, because around 10th or 11th of April, Mercury moves direct. uh, April 14th, Venus moves direct, so positive things happening near future, and after that, things will come back to normal. How they were. Yes, there are two concerning points in the present transit, where Saturn occupying 12th house from Kala Chakra, which is Aries. So, because Saturn is a Karaka for profession, is a Karaka for karma. So it is not a favorable position for people who are in service sector. So a lot of people see a turmoil in their career and some job losses across globe, and Rahu getting into Aquarius. Actually, it's Rahu is a co-lord of Aquarius, so again it's a Saturn sign. So Rahu mesmerizes everyone, because Aquarius sign is a sign of uh, technology, innovation, MNC companies, and huge transformations that happen in the technology like AI. So Rahu brings new things. So people have to transform, learn new things, and get accustomed to new environment. That is for sure. And for Aries, it's a caution now, because the Sadesati is going to start for them from end of April, and for Aquarius, it is last phase of their Sadesati. For Pisces, yes, Saturn getting into their ascendant moon sign. So these three signs, they have to be careful. And for Leo and Aquarius ascendants, moon sign born people, so it's going to be a Kal Sarpa forming the Rahu Ketu. Basically, they are cutting the axis. So for Leo, it is Ketu on their ascendant moon sign, and for Aquarius, it's Rahu on ascendant moon sign. So these people, they have to keep a tab on their health, especially make sure they are not stressed out. So when Rahu occupies moon sign or ascendant, so there would be some kind of fear, confusion, and what to believe and what not. That is kind of perplexing. So for For Taurus, yes, Saturn is getting into 11th house. They get support from Saturn, so they'll get award, reward, recognition, time for promotion. Their efforts will be recognized when Saturn transits 11th house. So basically, full 11th house is fulfillment of desires. So Saturn always gives moderate results in 11th house as per their deeds. Okay, and Rahu getting in their 10th house. So again, it's good for people working in foreign companies, technology-driven companies, and for Taurus, Jupiter is supporting because Jupiter transits second house this year, and Ketu would be in fourth house. So they have to be careful. So they may see some issues related to their stomach, some disturbance because of infection, and Rahu, yes, Rahu in 10th house and Saturn in 11th house is supportive. Saturn, Jupiter, these are the two planets that are supportive. And for Gemini, it's a better period, better than how it was last year, because Jupiter transits their moon sign ascendant, so brings a lot of optimism. But they put on weight, they gain weight during this time. They have to make sure their health is good. And Rahu transiting in ninth house. So ninth house is basically it indicates that travel to a foreign land, something related to immigration, documentation, higher education for students. Rahu is favorable in ninth house. And for whom, as per birth chart, if Rahu is significator for career, 10th house, so for them it's a change of job or promotion. Saturn would be in 10th house. So people who are in service sector, so private sector or government sector, so they see some kind of sudden ups and downs when Saturn transits their 10th house. And Ketu supports this year because for next 1.5 year for them, for Gemini, Moon sign and Gemini ascendants, Ketu transits third house, so which is good. Through effort, initiation, they'll be able to see success. For Cancer, uh, it's again a bit tough year, difficult year because Rahu transits their 8th house, so loss of money, fear. They may see some kind of cheating if they don't exercise caution in financial matters, especially joint contracts agreements, and they need to take care of their health also. And Saturn transits their ninth house for Cancer ascendants and moon signs, so it's difficult for them to change their current line of profession or business because Saturn is a slow moving planet. And Ketu transits their second house, so basically they'll be overwhelmed with overloaded with duties related to home, family, lineage, and they have little savings because of Ketu transiting second house. But people who are in astrology, vastu, occultism, it's time for them to find new opportunities when Ketu transits their second house, because second house is a house of speech. Ketu is for wisdom, divine wisdom, Karka for Gnana. So for Leo, as I mentioned, it's an axis, Rahu Ketu axis for them. They have to be careful when it comes to their health and also relationships. Jupiter transiting their 11th house is good for students, and this time this it's a better time. Their income will rise now financially. They see better times going forward. They may invest in some properties, buy a new home, something like that, or a new vehicle. But still, Ketu on ascendant, moon sign, and Rahu in 7th house is a kind of a testing time for them. especially people who are running Rahu or Ketu Mahadashas or Satapisha Nakshatra, Rahu Nakshatra, Arudra Nakshatras, and Ketu Nakshatras. For Virgo, Jupiter transiting 10th house, which is good for people for whom Jupiter is significant for 10th house as per their birth chart or the Shamsha chart. Saturn getting into 7th house, so people looking for alliances, so it may get delayed, it takes time. Saturn always delays but never denies. So they see people who are already married, they see some difficult times with partner because of the reason the partner being strict or rigid, and people who found their partner, so basically their partner is more mature than them. So Rahu get in 6th house, the transit of Rahu in 6th house for next 1.5 year from April end onwards. So Rahu transit is good. People who are in service sector, who are into technology sector, this they find new opportunities, avenues. Jupiter is 10th house, Rahu 6th house, supportive, and for Virgo, yes, this Rahu Ketu Kala Sarpa axis is over now. So Ketu gets into 12th house, so which is good. So yeah, so for Virgo it is above average, better than how it was last year. So for Taurus, Saturn getting into 6th house, so service recognition at work, outstanding report. They may see rise in income because 6th house is one of the wealth houses, and Rahu getting into 5th house, so some fear gets into their mind, and they tend to gamble, speculate during this time. They may go for they may tend to some kind of investments with a vision of short-term gains, so be careful with speculation. And Ketu, yes, 11th house is supportive, so Ketu does well in 11th house, so it is good for financial gains and some good developments from elder siblings. And for Scorpions, Jupiter is getting into 8th house, Ashtam Bhava. So Ashtam Jupiter is a kind of not a very pleasing position. So they need to put some extra effort to maintain positivity, so that they are not demotivated. The Rahu getting into 4th house and Saturn getting into 5th house. So they need to be very careful when they choose their friends in their daily life. So stay away from bad people. So Saturn in 4th house, yes, investment related to house, home, efforts, comforts, vehicles, conveyances, and health of mother or motherly relationships, may not be satisfactory during this time Rahu transit. And for Sagittarius, Rahu getting into 3rd house, which is good. So with courage, initiation, effort, they'll be able to see success. Saturn getting into 4th house, forming this Ardhastama Shani. So people who are in career, so their career, basically their path, their journey slows down during this time, and the health of mother is not satisfactory during this time, and they may need to deal with inherited properties during this time, but it takes time. Ketu transiting their 9th house, which is okay. Ketu does well in 9th house. So if they have some spiritual inclination, Jupiter is a very good transit for them this year, because Jupiter transits their 7th house, aspects their moons and ascendant, and also aspects their 3rd house, aspects their 11th house. So it's a happiness from partner, could be life partner or a business partner, and they have good public life and satisfactory monetary position during this time. For Capricorns, it's Rahu getting into 2nd house, so it is very difficult for them to maintain savings in their bank account. So money is spent like water during this time. And Saturn is transiting, he'll be transiting in third house for next 2.5 years for them, which is good for them through effort, initiation, courage. They'll be able to see success. Jupiter getting into sixth house, so this is the time when you need to pay attention to your health, do all the tests if you suspect something is going wrong with your health. Because Jupiter in sixth house make it basically uh, gives you the conscious of your body anatomy health, and keeps you away from enemies. uh, so Rahu and Saturn transit okay, and Ketu is getting into 8th house, so this is the time when they develop some interest in occultism, and they have to be careful when they do long journeys with vehicles. And for Aquarius, yes, Rahu getting into their ascendant. It's Rahu is a planet of desire, and so Rahu basically drives them crazy during this time. And this is good for people who are pursuing studies at foreign places, pursuing their career at foreign lands, who are trying for some kind of immigration status or visa. So for them it is favorable. Of course, it's a access, Rahu Ketu access for them, Kalsarpa as well. So the health of their partner may not be satisfactory during this time. And Ketu's in the seventh house, creates a lot of irritation and confusion. Rahu on ascendant moon sign. Saturn, yes, last phase of Sadhasati they are passing through. So it is very difficult for them to basically maintain some savings in their bank account, um, and their money is just spent like that. Uh, for Pisces, finally, so they just they just passed this Shashtagraha conjunction, six planet conjunction, and things are getting better now, I think. Especially for Pisces, they have to be careful with their health, blood flow in their body, in their do necessary checks uh, to make sure everything is okay. So Saturn transiting ascendant and Rahu transiting their 12th house. So this is a bit challenging situation. Jupiter in 6th house, 4th house is okay, moderate, and Ketu is supportive. Through Ketu transiting their 6th house, people who are in service, it's a good time for them. So guys, this is my analysis about current situation of planets and transit. If you like the video, please click on the like button. Thank you very much.